Hi, this is Mrs. Allen. I'm making a Nature Journal entry on August 15th. The location is Rutgers Bay Resort near Brainerd, Minnesota. The weather is about 78 degrees Fahrenheit with some cloud cover and no wind. And the time is 11:30 a.m. And I'm going to explore whether or not there are pollinators in this small garden. I'm going to start with qualitative observations. The bees are black and yellow. The head is shiny and smooth, and the below the head is yellow and black, and it's like it has small hairs. The texture looks kind of prickly. The wings are shiny and smooth. I also can see small orange pollen baskets on the leg, and the orange looks a little bit almost like a little ball of lumpy fuzzy stuff. I can hear them buzzing around. And when they fly, they buzz. Otherwise, there's no sound coming from them. And they tend to stay at each cluster of flowers for maybe 5 to 10 seconds. And then they fly to another small cluster of flowers. A quantitative observation is that the bees are about the length of the fingernail on my pointer finger. And I don't want to get stung, so I'm going to show you my length of my pointer finger on a little bit different location of the flower to make a comparison. Here's my fingernail up against right next to a flower, and that is about the size of the honeybees. A question that I have is, do the honeybees prefer to drink nectar from the wave petunias, which are the pink, purple, and white flowers in the front of the garden, or from the purple sedum in the center of the garden, or from the yellow cone flowers, which are the tallest flowers in the back? I'm going to use the timer on my iPad and count how many honeybees I see in a 1-minute period. I'm starting out with the wave petunias. They're a shorter flower, and they typically are not a native flower. They are sold in a greenhouse, and the flowers look like they've been open at least for a week or so. Some of them are actually no longer in full bloom, and I'm not seeing any honeybees come to the wave petunias at all during this 1-minute period. So it does not appear the honeybees are finding nectar that they would like to suck in this petunia area. Next, I'm going to look at the sedum, and I know from some background information that sedum is a native flower from the University of Minnesota, and I'm seeing 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 honeybees, and that's in a 30-second period of time that I'm seeing activity. And one more just landed, so that's 9. So I'm seeing 9 different honeybees in the sedum during a 1-minute period of time. I'm also seeing other pollinators, but I'm only counting the honeybees. So that's been 1 minute. Now I'm going to count how many bees I see on the coneflowers, which are also native to the area. And I do see 1 bee right now. Clearly see a pollen basket. And it just flew away. So that's in 30 seconds. I've seen 1. I'm kind of scanning this whole section of flowers with my eyes kind of going around where the camera is. Here's a second one, and they move quickly, so so far I've seen 2. And that's already been 1 minute. So I've seen 2 different. To answer my question, I discovered that there were 9 honeybees on the purple sedum, there were 2 honeybees on the coneflowers, and there were no honeybees on the petunias during a 1-minute period of time. I'm going to make an inference about why I think the bees might prefer the sedum. One reason may be that the sedum is native and it offers a nectar or a sugary liquid that offers good nutrition for the bees. Another reason may be that you can see some of the purple flowers have opened and others have not quite opened yet. So it's possible that the fresher the flower, the fresher the nectar, and the more the bees prefer it. And so that is my inference about why honeybees may prefer to sip nectar from sedum instead of petunias